Hello pre-K parents. We have created this video for you to help you navigate your way through the kindergarten registration process here within the Mars Area School District. We understand that there's a lot of information and it may seem very overwhelming. If at any time you have a specific question that this video doesn't quite address, please feel free to reach out to our district registrar. Her name is Chris Barr. She may be reached at 724-625-1518. Extension 1510. We have her name and number all throughout these documents on this video to better support you. To get us started, we're going to review some important dates, and then we will break down those dates with more information. First set of dates, we have February 25th and 26th. Lottery tickets and kindergarten registration packets will be distributed at the district's administration office. Important to note, between the hours of 9:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. only. Again, that's 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. only. You may park in the administration parking lot after 2 p.m. This will become a very congested time as we dismiss our primary center, so only distribution between 9:30 and 2 p.m. These registration packets and lottery tickets are for individuals participating in the kindergarten lottery registration day, which is not a requirement. The lottery was created to help parents have a selection process of AM versus PM, but it is not a requirement. The next important date is March 1st. The first lottery ticket pulled will be on March 1st, so everyone will know our starting date of our lottery, so you'll kind of know where you fall with your lottery ticket number. Note, we typically put about 106 students into the morning session, so when we pull that first lottery number, you'll kind of have an idea as to where you would fall into that lottery position. However, should you have any questions, do not hesitate to give us a call. Again, 724-625-1518. Chris Barr, our registrar, extension 1510. Additionally, for parents who are not participating in the lottery, starting March 1st, kindergarten registration packets will be available online. Another important date, April 16th, will be our kindergarten lottery registration day. This event is held at the Centennial School Gymnasium. Again, it's not at the primary center. It's held in the Centennial School Gymnasium, and it starts at 9:30 a.m. Next important date is May 7th. This will be the date of our pre-K assessment, which is held in the Mars Area Primary Center. This is by an appointment only, and we'll explain more about that. Please note that the pre-K assessment is not a requirement. It helps us to build our kindergarten classes, but it is not a requirement. Okay, moving forward. Again, we understand there's a lot of information here, so we ask you to, read through these things carefully because we do realize it is overwhelming. This page here will show you the fact sheet. We call it our registration fact sheet. It gives you the information that you must adhere to in order to register for kindergarten. First, each child must be 5 on or before September 1 of 2021 in order to enroll in kindergarten. Here again is lottery registration information for those interested. Again, picking up the registration packets on the 25th and the 26th at the district administration office from 9:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. But once again, lottery is not a requirement, and that lottery will be held on April 16th beginning at 9:30 a.m. in the Mars Area Centennial School Gymnasium. But once again, starting Monday, March 1st, our registration packets, they may either be picked up at the primary center, the administration office, or parents may find them online at the Mars Area School District website. Some things to note about registration. In order to have a complete registration packet, there are acceptable documents that we need for proof of residency, and then there are those documents that are unacceptable. Oftentimes parents will get tripped up by trying to use a driver's license or a telephone bill, a cable bill, things like that. We may not use those for proof of residency. So please note that things of acceptable proof of residency versus things that are unacceptable. But again, should you have any questions, let me scroll up here again. Should you have any questions, Chris Barr, our district registrar, you can give her a call. She can help you out with any question that you may have so that we make sure that your registration packet is complete, because only completed registration packets will be accepted. With regards to any kind of immunizations, we have our questions can go to our school nurse Gerber at 724-625-1588. Basically, we tell parents that if you bring us the latest printout from your pediatrician's office, that will work for our registration process. And we promise that we will not keep any of your original documents. Anything you bring to us on the registration day, we will make copies and give you your original documents back. Moving on to the lottery registration, so that everyone understands that, once again, lottery registration packets and lottery tickets can be picked up on February 25th and 26th, 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the administration office. And this is only for parents who wish to participate in the lottery session. You do not need to participate in the lottery. Please note, lottery tickets matching the student's name must be presented at the lottery registration. So what that means is you may not trade or sell or barter for anyone else's lottery ticket. An individual picking up a lottery ticket, it will be stapled to your registration packet along and identified with a student's name, and that must match when coming to the lottery registration at the Centennial Gymnasium on April 16th. We have that parents with any registration questions are strongly encouraged to contact Chris Barr, our district registrar. We've got her phone number here of 724-625-1518, extension 1510, or by emailing her before the lottery registration day. She will literally review your packet to make sure that you have everything complete, because only a completed registration packet will be accepted for registration. Please note that once our maximum class size has been reached, individuals at the lottery session would then be put on a waiting list with no guarantees. Okay. Moving down. Once again, our lottery registration day is Friday, April 16th. It's at the Centennial Gymnasium. Must bring all completed registration packet along with all the necessary registration documents. Everything must be complete in order to register your child. Again, we stress that parents with any registration questions, please contact Chris Barr. She can review your registration packets before the lottery day. And again, Chris Barr, the district registrar, her name and her email address is here for you. On the actual lottery day, it will take us approximately 2 hours to get the completed process done. It will be in the Mars area Centennial School Gymnasium. We're going to start this at 9:30 a.m. We are asking that one parent per lottery ticket come. Some parents in the past are working or are busy, and so parents in the past they've brought in 3 and 4 different registration packets, and that is fine. That is fine as long as you have all the documentation. You may register your neighbor's child, things like that. That's not a problem, but everything must be complete. So parents, please make sure you have all signatures, because oftentimes in the past, that's where we've seen people get tripped up without having the signatures. And again, only completed registration packets will be accepted. So again, we're saying parents, if you have any questions or concerns, please contact Chris Barr. She can review your packet before the actual lottery registration day. Additionally, what we're going to be doing is moving into after the registration. Again, we're just showing you that here it is. It's at the Centennial. Any questions regarding your registration packet, please contact Chris Barr. Her number again. She's happy to review your packet. This is an outline of the Centennial School. And you're going to park in the front parking lot. You would enter through the cafeteria doors coming into the gymnasium where our lottery registration will be. And here we're asking that no food or drink be brought into the gymnasium. And here's where we're asking that in the past we've had parents would come and they'd bring friends just because you might sit there for a little bit. We're asking that just an individual parent come just to try to keep lower numbers in social distancing here in our gymnasium. Again, that's Friday, April 16th at 9:30 a.m. in the Centennial School in the gymnasium. Let's talk about if you are not participating in the lottery registration, because the lottery registration is not a requirement. So then how could you get a registration packet? you may either, beginning Monday, March 1st, you may either pick up a registration packet in the primary center or the administration office during the hours of 9:30 to 2 p.m., or parents may choose to download all the registration information on the Mars Area School District website. In order to submit your registration packet, if you are not participating in the lottery, how do you submit your child's registration packet? Okay, beginning Monday, April 19th, parents can set up an appointment with Chris Barr, our registrar, to review and submit the completed registration packets. Only a completed registration packet will be submitted and accepted. Additionally, we're going to be having our pre-K assessment day, which is on May 7th. That is another opportunity where parents may turn in their registration packet, and we'll have our district registrar there that day to review the packet and accept the packet on that assessment day too, and that's held in the primary center. To set up an appointment with the district registrar, Chris Barr, all you need to do is give her a phone call here at 724-625-1518, extension 1510, or you may email her here. Please note, parents, that only completed registration packets will be accepted. Okay. The pre-K assessment day, it's Friday, May 7th, and that's going to be in the gymnasium at the primary center. And we had stated earlier under the important dates that May 7th. So we're starting our Monday the 12th. Parents may RSVP for the May 7th assessment day. We're going to do about 30 students each time slot starting at 9 a.m. But the slots will fill up, so in order to get your preference of your time slot for your assessment, we're asking that you give us a call at the primary center, and this number here is 724-625-1588. Again, the pre-K assessment day, it is not anything mandatory. It helps us as we set up our kindergarten classrooms. It is not mandatory, but nothing that we do will be a secret, so that once we take an assessment of your child, we will physically give you a copy of that assessment, so you'll leave that day knowing exactly how your child did on the kindergarten pre-K assessment. So then the pre-K assessment, again, time slots fill up fast. Starting in April 12th, you may phone the primary center office to reserve your child's pre-K assessment time. Okay, so you will bring your child, to the primary center on May 7th. Coming in through the front doors of the primary center, we'll be holding them the pre-K assessment in the primary center. For those parents who have not participated in the registration lottery, kindergarten lottery registration, completed registration packets may be turned in at this time. And again, the time slots for the kindergarten pre-K assessment, they do fill up quickly. So if you'd give us a call at the primary center at 724-625-1588, we can help you get that set up. Looking back over all of this, there's a lot of information here regarding the pre-K assessment, regarding lottery, regarding registration. Should you have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to give us a call. I'm going to scroll back up here just to review the important dates. Going back up here as a reminder, the important dates: February 25th and 26th, distribution of registration packets and lottery tickets. March 1st, the lottery ticket is pulled so that you can see exactly where we're starting on that lottery, and we will post that lottery ticket number online. You could also call the primary center if you don't have access to that to find out what's the first starting lottery number. March 1st, registration packets are available online for parents who do not wish to come to the primary center or the admin office, to pick up the registration packets. April 16th is our kindergarten lottery registration day, held in the Centennial School Gymnasium, beginning at 9:30. Typically, it takes us about 2 hours to 2.5 hours max, and we will get the complete lottery completely finished. For your information too, we typically have 106 children in the morning kindergarten session, and then we would go to a waiting list. May 7th, our pre-K assessment. Again, it's by appointment. It's not a mandatory. People have asked if we're going to have a makeup date, which we're not having a makeup date. It's May 7th is our pre-K assessment. It helps us to build our kindergarten classes. It is not mandatory. Please note that if you are unable to attend that assessment date, when we start kindergarten right out of the gates, we do a full assessment on every little one in the kindergarten setting. So if you're unable to keep that date, it will be okay. It's not mandatory. It just helps us to build our classes. So again, there's a whole lot of information here regarding kindergarten, and we understand that it's very overwhelming. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Chris Barr, our district registrar, her number is 724-625-1518, extension 1510. Thank you very much, and we look forward to having your little one in the Mars Area Primary Center for Kindergarten.